These 5 players are skyrocketing up draft boards in fantasy football 2025. Best ball leagues, redraft league, dynasty leagues. These guys are on the rise. The momentum is hot, and there's a reason for every single one of them. First name, Christian McCaffrey. Be aware of it, guys. In best ball drafts, this guy was maybe sliding out of round 1 a lot of the time. Usually I was seeing CMC go around ADP of 14 or 15 in best ball redraft leagues the first half of this offseason. Now, guess what? There's a tier of 6 guys. You have Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley, CeeDee Lamb. Those 6 guys are usually always the first 6 picks in a best ball league. Now, guess who's number 7? It was Puka Nacua. It was Malik Neighbors. Now, you really see CMC going a lot of the time at ADP of 7 or 8. Now, Christian McCaffrey, looking at we all know who he is. RB3, RB2, RB1, RB4, RB2, RB1, 2020 he was dead, and then 2024 obviously he was dead as well. So every season he's been healthy, he's been a top 4 RB finisher. Problem is, he's had 3 years where he's been, do we count 2021 where he played 7 games? No, you don't. So really he's played 3 years, he's been dead. 5 years, he's been RB4 or better. 2 of them RB1, 2 of them RB2. This guy can break fantasy football. He will average 25 PPR points per game or more. He can have a better finish than Saquon Barkley did last year, and Saquon Barkley was a league winner. So CMC going at ADP of 7, at ADP of 8 actually makes sense. Ashton Genty is the main faller. Genty and CMC have actually swapped places. Now you have Genty going end of round 1, early round 2. Christian McCaffrey, I would recommend drafting if you don't have a punishment. If you're really chasing the highest upside possible, the highest ceiling, if you don't care that you potentially are lighting your fantasy football money on fire, go ahead and draft CMC because he will lose you your league. If CMC misses time, congrats, you lost. Trust me, I drafted him last year. You will lose. I had Garendo. It didn't help, trust. But so if you're going to be in a dog crate, getting slapped in the face with bread as a punishment, do not draft him if you do have a punishment in your league. But if you want to truly get the highest ceiling possible, CMC is now rising. CMC is a mid first round pick. Next name, Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice has probably jumped up about 20 ADP spots where he was around ADP of 50. Now his ADP is 30. I sometimes see Rashee Rice going in the middle of round 2, around ADP of 18. People are kind of all over the board on where to take Rashee Rice. Again, coming off of the knee injury, but he's good to go per Patrick Mahomes. He averaged a touchdown every 2 games. His yards per route run it was 3.4 last year in that 4-game stretch. It was 2.5 in his stellar rookie season. This guy will be the alpha wide receiver in the offense. Don't even worry about Xavier Worthy. Rashee Rice with Travis Kelce declining. I do think Rashee Rice can be a league winner in 2025. Think of Michael Thomas. The amount of targets this guy's going to be receiving is going to be insane. He averaged 7.3 targets in 2024. He averaged 6 receptions in those 4 games in 2024 with 72 receiving yards. This guy has an unlimited high ceiling. I kind of worry about how involved he's going to be in the red zone. If he is still involved in the red zone in KC, Rashee Rice can win leagues, but now his ADP is 30, guys. And if he's going in the middle of round 2, I would say he probably should be valued as a late round 2 type pick. He's kind of getting more fairly priced now, and if you see him going that early on draft boards, it's not as exciting as when you were getting him at ADP of 50 because the competition already has a lot of teams drafted like that. Next name is Justin Fields. Now, Justin Fields, his official ADP has not moved much, but I'm just saying in a lot of the best ball drafts I've been in, I've been getting sniped on Justin Fields. So Justin Fields' official ADP is 114. I've seen a lot of Fields going maybe a couple picks after the team that takes Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield. So if you know best ball drafts, if you see the quarterback slides, right, you basically have Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield around, ADP of 80 or 90, whatever you want to call it. Baker usually goes to the team with Mike Evans, Godwin, or Emeka Egbuka, and then you usually have Kyler going to the team with McBride or Marvin Harrison Jr., or Kyler Murray goes unstacked for the rushing upside. That's what you see with Fields here. You don't really see a Jets stag. You don't see the Garrett Wilson team usually go after Fields. You see me going after Fields for the rushing upside. Fields was QB5 in 2022. Fields does have he can go for 75 rushing yards a game because he did in 2022. So Fields definitely can break fantasy football. It's just a matter of will he, can he, does he? And he's sliding up draft boards a lot. You're getting sniped on him basically. You don't count on Fields sliding to his current ADP because he goes up in a lot of drafts. Next name is Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers' rookie season was insane. Wide receiver 7, 18.2 PPR points per game. Now, the reason Nabers is sliding up, you see him going a lot around ADP of 8, ADP of 9 right now. And the main person he's sliding ahead of is Amon-Ra St. Brown, which I'm actually kind of neutral on whether or not to take Nabers or ASB. ASB is more consistent. I think ASB is probably, definitely in the better offense. But ASB does have JMO there competing now. He has Laporta. Nabers, there's not really any competition on the roster. And better quarterback play now with Russell Wilson. And a main reason he's sliding up draft boards, who's the QB2 in New York? You could say, who's that bum they drafted? I don't even know his name, but the bum they drafted, right? You have him at number 2. Or do you have Jameis Winston at number 2, which would elevate Malik Nabers' ceiling and potentially break fantasy football? So Malik Nabers is going now around ADP of 8. Final name is Courtland Sutton, up about 5 or 6 ADP spots. Now he's around an ADP of 50. This makes sense. He's a true alpha wide receiver. He's attached to a young up-and-coming quarterback in Bo Nix, and he just averaged the most targets per game of his career at 7.9 targets. He was on the field for 86% of snaps. He had his best PPR points per game finish. He had 14.14 PPR points per game. He played all 17 games. His target share was 25%. And the only investment they made in wide receiver is Pat Bryant. Courtland Sutton will have a good season again in 2025 as long as he's healthy and as long as Bo Nix is still good. Those are 5 guys rising up ADP draft boards. 5 guys you should consider drafting if you're able to get some discounts and if you believe in the reasons why they're climbing. Smash the like, subscribe button, baby. Thanks for watching.